So of course there are people upset over the new Donkey Kong game. Yeah, people are upset over this. Nintendo does not care about quality anymore. Their first party titles experience massive slowdown. They release half-baked games and already update the game that have more content and sells well. Ports of Wii games that somehow run worse. Online is horrible, they charge 20 years for it. $50 for the N64 games that work worse. They actually publishes actual solo like 1-2 Switch. And yeah, the hatred towards Nintendo is, I think going to accelerate in the Switch 2 era and not decline. Because, of course, people who hate all three console manufacturers, there's people who hate PC, obviously, as well. Not everybody is going to like Nintendo. I do need to admit that. I like Nintendo, but I will acknowledge, sometimes when Nintendo makes mistakes, obviously, you know. But the fact that they're upset over a Donkey Kong port at the end of the Switch's lifespan really shows you something, because no one cares, about the Switch and, Wii version, that the games runs, and yes, some Nintendo games have been criticized for the long loading times as well, like Mario Kart 8 example, but it's not like Sonic 06 you have to wait minutes for the game to load. Okay? And most of this criticism is mostly towards the Donkey Kong port. Okay? And it's just funny that they hate this port so much. They are still upset over this Donkey Kong game. I really don't get it. If you really don't want to buy Donkey Kong Country Returns 80, don't buy it. It's just that simple. Okay? If you really, the best way to not support something is to not buy it. And Nintendo haters instead, they just want to complain. Just don't buy it. You don't have to come to the world to tell people, oh, your game sucks because it isn't exactly how the Wii version was. Okay? And they always talk about, what about more graphics? What about more resolution? Or what about more games running at 30 FPS? Like, no one cares, okay? Most normal people are not gonna can't tell the difference between 30 and 60 FPS. I can tell you now, besides graphics nerds, most people can't tell the difference. Okay? And yeah, and that's about this video here, and goodbye.